Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, TransAaron38, coming at you with some more Transformers action. Today, we're taking a look at the new Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy with their label in it: Buzzworthy, Bumblebee, Spike, Witwicky, Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky. So yeah, and this is what they came out with a. This is like another substitute line or something. I can't remember what's going on, but it had Takar Tommy's on here. And this is Buzzworthy packaging, and it's Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky. And yeah, very cool. So yeah, I picked this up at Target there on my toy hunt with Prime John 1 there the other day. And yeah, let's get this get this Bumblebee and Spike 2-pack out of their cardboard and plastic prison. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go on this journey together, and welcome to my channel. Alrighty then, we got the new Transformers Buzzworthy, Bumblebee, and Spike out of their packaging, and look at the little guys. Oh, well, I better put that there for you. And look at the little guys. That's supposed to be Spike, but I don't see no face in there. But yeah. And then you get the little Bumblebee. Oh, look at the little body. Oh, look at them. Oh, yeah. But anyway, take a quick look at the packaging. Very cool looking packaging here. Looks like this is actually part of the Transformers War for Cybertron line. It's saying I have no idea. The way it looks like the right here, this is actually part of the new Kingdom, the Kingdom Transformers, because it. But I don't know. Who knows? It's like something out of the ballpark. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But love the artwork. You got Bumblebee right there, G1 style Bumblebee. Then you got Spike, looking like, So very nice little piece of artwork, which is pretty cool. And then this Bumblebee is a completely different character right there, different Bumblebee. So what the heck? On the back, you got your obligatory product shots: Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky. And you got 11 steps for the little mini Bumblebee, and then you got 1 step for Spike in his exosuit. So, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and you can actually distinguishly see this stuff on the shelf, which is pretty cool. But I actually had to ask the Target employee multiple times to go back and find this stuff for me. They're like, "Oh, I can't find it." I was like, "Just go get me my stuff." But yeah. But yeah, here is me knocking everything around here. Here is the new Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike. So there's the Bumblebee. He comes packaged in his robot mode. Very nice little dude. Nice G1 head sculpt with the nice blue eyes. Autobot logo on his chest. It's a very, very nice figure indeed. Very nice. Like right out of the packaging. And at first, whenever we've seen product reveal images of this, I actually immediately thought it was going to be a retool of like a retool, not repaint, but retool of the Titans Return Bumblebee. This is actually a complete different mold. They might have shared something in there maybe, or a complete different mold. But this Bumblebee is a complete different mold, and he actually sporting like his G1 looking his tires like the toy had, which is pretty cool. But all in all, it's like this Bumblebee is just not Bumblebee himself. He don't turn into the Volkswagen. That's the thing. He don't turn into a Volkswagen. The way the packaging has him is like a generic looking car. But that generic looking car kind of reminds you of G1 Bumper, which we all call Bumble Jumper. And definitely, if you look at that car and look at that's definitely an homage to Bumble Jumper. But when we get to vehicle mode, we'll show off Bumble Jumper. But yeah, I don't have a G1B, but I do have a Bumble Jumper and Cliff Jumper here. But definitely, because you can see, here's Bumble Jumper with this Bumblebee, and they're going back to where the size is on these guys. I actually like this. This is pretty cool on this Bumble Jumper. He's like, yeah, my Autobot logo is coming off on this. He could use a new one, but I'm leaving it the way it is. More nostalgic reasons. But you can see where the big tire is sitting here on this side on his arm, which is pretty cool. So that'll be pretty cool if someone can actually get a faceplate or something, or trim his antennas off and make a custom Bumble Jumper. But that's just another review for another talk for another time. But this is Buzzworthy Bumblebee, and also in the packaging, well, you do get Spike Wiki in his exosuit. His arms go up and down. They're on a pin on both sides. His backpack moves due to transformation. He's an easy transformation anyway. Just flip that down, and then he's in his rolling car exosuit form. So also the next other stuff is like you get a big piece of that white paper folded up with the instructions like usual, that white piece of paper, and then you get Buzzworthy Bumblebee themed instructions here, and shows you how to transform Bumblebee here. So you get a black and white, black and goldish red, yellow instructions. Sorry, it's like brain fart. But yeah, and that shows you where you can store his gun, he can carry his gun, all that good stuff. So yeah, size comparison right off the bat with these guys. Why not bring in the Transformers Titans Return Bumblebee, which I have in his vehicle mode right now, actually. The next thing is for that, transforming him here. Give me a second here. So here we go. There's that Bumblebee. So definitely look at the size difference on this compared to the new one. He's more beefier looking. It's pretty cool. So yeah, very neat indeed. And then if you want to do size comparison, you can always bring in Cliff Jumper G1, my G1 Cliff Jumper. There you go. Oh yeah, pretty cool. It's like, if you want to, it's like, since there's Bumblebees involved, here's the Jeep Bumblebee for size comparison, off-road Bumblebee for a size comparison. There we go. All right, Bumblebee, you just hang out there for a little bit, buddy. No, okay, there we go. And then you got the Kingdom Core Class Rat Trap. Rat Trap's even taller than that Bumblebee, so it's funny. So yeah, very cool indeed. So like I said, for Spike, very cool. You got the nice little yellow, you got the blue and the white, and you got a little paint detail. Hopefully Toy Hacks gives us a sticker so we can actually see Spike's head inside this thing. But fold his arms down, flip this out, and there's his vehicle mode that you only seen Daniel, his Spike's son, in the 1986 movie use once. I think once or twice. But anyway, Bumblebee does come with his little pea shooter, and they are about the same ports, the same size as the Kingdom. So Rat Trap can hold his gun, or Bumblebee can hold Rat Trap's gun. So that's the cool thing. Take Rat Trap's gun. You want to give it to Bumblebee. So very cool. So yeah, he's like, he gets a little nice little pea shooter, cast in black plastic. Let me just set him right here by the vehicle. Now, transforming this guy, before we even get down to articulation, his head's on a swivel, on a mushroom peg. You can definitely see it back here. So, and then his head's actually on a hinge. It can go back and forth a little bit, give you a little bit of wiggle waggly there on that hinge. You got ball jointed arms right here. ball jointed elbow. So very nice articulation going on here. Nothing in the waist, which they could have split right here and could have split it right here to do a thigh swivel, but yeah. Legs got that far, legs go back that far. On the ball joint, thigh swivel on a mushroom peg on a small figure. That's cool. They're pinned to the knees here. That moves, and then this panel here comes up due to transformation as well. I don't know why they did just put it all together, but and then that comes down due to transformation. Nothing in the feet at all for ankle tilt, but he stands alone by himself, pretty nice. So, but yeah, nice little Bumblebee. But anyway, transform him. Go ahead and make sure tilt his head back. It'll go through in here. Bring this whole section back. Bring this piece up. Bring his arms. You want to twist this in. We're going to twist this in at the same time and rotate in like so. I'm going to try to, because it's on a hinge, because you got to hinge this in, bring it in, then bring these sections down, and then there's little ports on little pegs on both sides of the bumper. You just tab them in very nice and tight. Just match up his arms right here, like so. And the legs, explanatory, just push them together, bring them down these points, and swivel this whole section down at his crotch. His feet will go forward, and this will sit down in here. Then tab the doors in on both sides. Make sure everything's all lined up. And we got a Bumblebee. And yeah, this Bumblebee should have been bumper. So a very cool little figure. So you got the nice little car mode with the windshield, the windows painted on both sides, which is cool. Nice little tires. Get some silver on the rims anyway, definitely. But look at the cool thing, molded detail in the back. And just like on Cliff Jumper and Bumper, there's that molded sticker right there. Let me transform. Transform them back here real quick. Cliff Jumper. To show you guys a little bit. There you go. But so you look at that sticker, and then look at the molded detail on the back of that. That'd be cool. The order Reaper labels, and have that sticker get put right there. That'll be awesome. Or just paint it if you can. I'd rather just put a sticker. But yeah, and definitely just look at the size. Just look at the size of these guys. It's just cool that just look at the size of these guys. Oh, and his weapon. His weapon, you can store it right here. There's a little circle, little peg circle inside there, and that's where you peg his gun. Or it doesn't. I don't see it in the instructions, but there's a little gap right here on both sides. You can put that piece in there, and then you have a gun on the side of his car. It fits there, but it might fall out. Like really hitting it, but it don't really go. But that's a nice little gap filler there to put guns on both sides here. So that's pretty cool. So you can peg that in here, and there we go. Fills that little space up in Bumblebee. So, but just look at the panel lining and definitely the molded detail they did with the hood. It's very nice. Did a really good job. Did not do blue on the windows right here. I could understand that because that little piece folds up this way. But definitely you'll need some Reaper labels. So anyway, there is Bumblebee and Spike in their vehicle modes. And then you got Cliff Jumper there, which is awesome. And then of course, can't have them without Bumper here. Which is the main star here, because Bumper here, without knocking stuff off my shelf here. Definitely, this is Bumper. I'm sure Hasbro's going to re-release him in a different shade maybe of yellow, and give us Bumper. If they don't, I'm going to be doing a custom, but I do plan on doing a custom. I do want to do a Ghostbuster custom with him and Spike, and he's going to have like a Ghostbuster looking paint job. He's already white, so he just needs some caution stripes or something on him. Give him some color instead of all that white. But yeah, definitely there's Bumper and Cliff Jumper for size comparison. Just to get you guys on the detail of them. See how they look together. So yeah, very cool, and I highly recommend it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, vehicle mode for these guys, if you guys had the Titans Return tailgate, there's the size comparison right there. Right there. And then the Titans Return Bumblebee, which I'm transforming back. So you got that one right there. Always a pain in the butt to transform his legs for Titans Return because the way they line up. But anyway, here is the Titans Return version of Bumblebee. So we get all the size comparisons going on here. So yeah, very cool indeed. Take the G1, set them off to the side. And then if you want to see the size comparisons between like other Legend size stuff, like the old smoke screen here. There we go. Or if you have Power Masters for size comparison for he's about Power Master size, Spike is. So, it's pretty cool. So yeah, enough of me blabbering on. I was like, this 2-pack here of Bumblebee and Spike is absolutely a must. They're a fun little figure and cool transformation. I was like, the one thing that bugs me about the transformation wise for this Bumblebee, Bumble Jumper, is that he has that backpack piece. He has this wings on the back of him. I wish they would have actually had him fold up against his back instead of doing that. That would have been neat. But you can't really see him that terribly. Or unless you just pull him out like this. But, give him his gun. So, yeah. There is Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky from the Buzzworthy line they're giving us. So, very cool. Highly recommended. So, there is Spike and Bumblebee 2-pack. I picked mine up from Target. Definitely super excited. And definitely excited to see what these guys, what Hasbro would give us out of this Buzzworthy line. So, you never know what's going to happen. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Transator38, reviewing the new Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike 2-pack from the new Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, the way they're naming it. So, until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. Everybody else's links down in the description down below. If you guys did not check it out already, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe.